Good morning. Here's your U.S. news briefing for Friday, August 7th. Meta fined $567 million in largest child safety ruling against social media giant. The ruling is in addition to $375 million in fines Meta was already ordered to pay in the case, for a total of $942 million. $200,000 worth of supplies donated to PB schools. Why airlines are warning over lithium-ion batteries. The airline industry wants passengers to be careful when traveling with lithium-ion batteries. Meta ordered to pay an additional $567 million in public nuisance ruling. Meta has been ordered to pay $567 million in the second phase of New Mexico's landmark child safety case, bringing total charges to nearly $1 billion for being a public nuisance. In a ruling published on Thursday, the Santa Fe District Court found that Meta's platforms are a significant contributing cause of a teen mental, and #8230. The secret to Drew Brees' success wasn't arm strength. It was everything else. The former QB will be enshrined in the Pro Football Hall of Fame on Saturday, and those who know him share tales. Werner Herzog to be honored at San Sebastián Film Festival. Prolific filmmaker Werner Herzog will receive the San Sebastián Film Festival and #8217's prestigious Dinastia Award during its 74th edition in September. The German director will be honored at the Spanish Festival and #8217's opening gala and will screen his latest film and #8220, Bucking Fastard, and #8221, following its world premiere at Venice Film Festival. Caro editions Copenhagen Spring 2027. Besieged Sudanese city faces relentless drone strikes and risk of mass atrocities, UN warns. Hundreds of thousands of civilians in El Obeid are being battered by relentless drone strikes and face critical water shortages and a worsening cholera outbreak, while women and girls are reporting high rates of sexual violence. Family throws surprise birthday party at Eagles tailgate for Vietnam vet. Argos is getting a makeover, but can it attract new shoppers? The retailer has been around for 50 years but struggled to compete with new arrivals such as Amazon. Can its new owners turn it around? OpenAI's new AI smart speaker will reportedly sell for between $300 and $400. Additional details about OpenAI's mysterious new AI device make it sound like a pricey smart speaker. Colts star Taylor latest RB to land big extension. The Colts and Jonathan Taylor have agreed to terms on a 2-year, $44 million extension, the star running backs agent told ESPN's Adam Schefter and NFL Network's Ian Rappaport. Bella Thorne is also directing and writing the Spring Breakers sequel she's starring in. From start to finish, it's lit as F. Bella Thorne is about to go full in #8220, Spring Breakers, and #8221. The former Disney star has revealed that in addition to starring in an upcoming sequel to Harmony Korine and #8217's 2012 cult classic, she and #8217 is also directing and writing the film. 5 rising black-owned beauty brands to know. The industry's top artists, creators, and leaders come together at the first Black Beauty roster show for a day of education and community to advance equity within beauty. A new youth agitation grips an Indian state after cockroach protests. Weeks after the CJP protests shook Delhi, a new youth-led movement over jobs and recruitment is gathering force in Jharkhand. When tragedy strikes, America's wildland firefighters ask, was it somebody that we loved? Deaths and close calls while fighting wildfires have strained an already on-edge workforce. They've also raised questions about policies and priorities amid an intense wildfire season. Sweetgreen cuts full-year outlook as Cyclospora fears weigh on sales. The salad chain has not been implicated in the ongoing Cyclospora outbreak. Organ donation group accused of trying to take living man's organs faces shutdown. The organization, Network for Hope, strongly disagrees with Trump admin's decision. Bill CJGJ can't wait to play Texans after lies. Bills safety C.J. Gardner-Johnson said he can't wait to play the Texans, one of his former teams, when the Bills visit Houston in Week 1. Danny DeVito produced heist comedy Dragboard's Bluefinch Films for international sales, exclusive. Bluefinch Films has taken on international sales rights, outside North America, for the heist thriller comedy and #8220, Drag and #8221, from directors Greg Yagelnitzer and Raviv Ullman. The UK sales and distribution company plans to launch the title at the market during the Toronto Film Festival. The Vogue Business Beauty Trend Tracker. Vogue Business brings you weekly exclusive data from Spate tracking historic growth across brands, trends, and ingredients. Stay tuned as we spotlight a different beauty category each week. Australian aviation crew carries out daring midwinter Antarctica rescue. Team evacuated a patient from McMurdo Station after landing plane in total darkness and temperature of -43 degrees Celsius. Who or what is taking a step back from visibility? The quiz knows. Plus, if you know what TMZ stands for, you'll get at least on question right this week. American Airlines will stop upgrading elite flyers to business from coach on long domestic flights. American Airlines will no longer give elite frequent flyers free upgrades from economy class to business on some of its longest domestic routes. Explosive drone found hovering near Ukrainian cargo aircraft at German airport. Russian attack? Explosive drone targeted parked aircraft at Leipzig airport. Hofer Fitzgerald explains why he'll never retire. As he prepares to enter the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Larry Fitzgerald has not formally or officially stepped away from football with the Cardinals, and he has no plans to do so. Claes Bang plays a masseur of Nazi leader Heinrich Himmler in I Is Another, but John Paul in Bad Sisters is still one of his worst characters. Claes Bang plays Heinrich Himmler's personal physical therapist in Locarno premiere I Is Another. Directed by Felix Randau, it focuses on the true story of Felix Kirsten. Kirsten, who passed away in 1960, claimed to have saved numerous lives during the war due to his influence over the Nazi leader. Justin and Hailey Bieber have the summer date night fashion formula down. After vacationing in Greece, Hailey Bieber has been back in LA and locking in weighted vest workouts, high-protein homemade meals. She took the night off in style. Student kills at least 6 in a shooting at a high school in Thailand, authorities say. Authorities said the motive was still being investigated. Amid cost of living stress, many parents are supporting children well into adulthood. Polls show most Americans think young adults today have it harder financially than past generations. A majority of parents help their grown children with expenses, even if it hurts their own finances. Versant raises 2026 outlook on strength of platform segment and advertising momentum. Versant noted revenue growth in its platforms business, which includes Fandango and GolfNow, and now, the recent acquisition of Full Swing. Your table awaits, exhibit at TechCrunch Disrupt 2026 to be seen by thousands. Not everyone needs a keynote slot to make noise at TechCrunch Disrupt 2026. Sometimes the best way to meet investors, customers, and partners is by exhibiting directly on the expo hall floor at San Francisco and #8217, Moscow and West from October 13th to 15th. That and #8217 is exactly what our exhibit program offers, and it's still open to showcase your startup. Saints rookie W.R. Rechsteiner suspended 6 games. Saints wide receiver Brock Rechsteiner was suspended by the NFL for the first 6 games of the regular season, according to the league's transaction war. Power. People. Data. But in which order? At Locarno Pro, a film panel had widely different thoughts. In a session with execs from MK2, Design Otherwise and Lucky Red, Ida by Powell Polakowski and Barry Jenkins' Moonlight were name-checked as powerful films that data or algorithms may not have picked. Pisces Daily Horoscope. February 19th to March 20th. UEFA says boycott may still go ahead as FA withdraws Infantino support. FIFA's backing of President Gianni Infantino at a meeting on Wednesday changes nothing, says European governing body UEFA. U.S. military quietly redraws command map in the Western Hemisphere. The U.S. military is quietly reshaping its command structure across the Americas. What does that signal for the region? Savers Value Village thrift store launches new AI tool to price items. Savers Value Village is launching a new AI pricing tool to keep product prices consistent and low, the company told CNBC exclusively. Vogue just gave another nod of approval to the tech world. Vogue World is coming to San Francisco next year, perhaps another indication that tech bros are now part of the fashion zeitgeist. Bucs GM, no plans for Vea trade, Baker still QB1. The Buccaneers have no plans to trade Vita Vea and still view Baker Mayfield as a franchise QB, according to GM Jason Licht. Locarno's Match Me. Projects push new voices, timely relevance and authenticity as a younger generation moves center stage. Art house movies are increasingly made for younger audiences who are replacing aging stay-at-home baby boomers at Europe's upscale cinema theaters. Shopping's next era, an evening in New York City. Vogue Business and Swap invited fashion and beauty leaders to a dinner party at the 22 to discuss where the future of shopping is heading. Trump imposes 15% tariff on key chip material to counter China. The move aims to protect U.S. firms as they face increasing competition from China's chip industry. Man reflects on his 70-year career as an ice cream truck driver. For StoryCorps, we hear a conversation with an ice cream truck driver who holds the world record for the longest career as an ice cream distributor. That's your briefing for today. Have a great day.